top 10 poorest countries in the world 2024. Number 1. South Sudan. With 11,104,916 population and $3.9 billion GDP, South Sudan is the number 1 poorest country in the world. South Sudan, the world's youngest country, gained independence in 2011, but faces significant economic challenges. Political instability, ongoing conflicts, and limited infrastructure hinder its progress. With a majority relying on traditional agriculture, violence and extreme climate events often disrupt farming, perpetuating poverty in this landlocked nation of about 11 million people. Number 2. Burundi. With 13,269,272 population and $3.4 billion GDP, Burundi is the second poorest country in the world. Burundi, a small landlocked country in East Africa, confronts significant socio-economic challenges, including political instability, conflicts, and inadequate infrastructure development. The nation's economic struggles and the hardships faced by its citizens are further exacerbated by rapid population growth. With approximately 80% of the population reliant on subsistence agriculture, food insecurity is remarkably high compared to other sub-Saharan African countries. Number 3. Central African Republic, CAR. GDP, $2.2 billion. Population, 5,757,091. The Central African Republic, CAR, situated in Central Africa, grapples with profound economic challenges due to political instability, armed conflicts, and inadequate infrastructure. The country's wealth in gold, oil, uranium, and diamonds contrasts starkly with the widespread poverty experienced by its citizens. The combination of price increases for essential goods following the war in Ukraine and severe flooding and drought cycles has further exacerbated the CAR's economic struggles. Number 4. Somalia. GDP, $7.5 billion. Population, 18,192,151. Situated in the Horn of Africa, Somalia has been plagued by years of political instability, armed conflicts, and humanitarian crises. The absence of a functioning central government, limited infrastructure, and widespread poverty have hindered the country's progress. Number 5. Democratic Republic of the Congo, DRC. GDP, $42.6 billion. Population, 102,553,019. The Democratic Republic of Congo, or the DRC, the biggest country in sub-Saharan Africa, faces profound economic challenges despite its wealth in natural resources like cobalt and copper. Most of the population lives in poverty, with around 62% of Congolese living on less than $2.15 a day. Malnutrition, limited access to education and healthcare, and high fertility rates further exacerbate the country's poverty and development constraints. Number 6. Mozambique. GDP, $3.3 billion. Population, 33,980,890. Mozambique, a sparsely populated country and a resource-rich former Portuguese colony, faces poverty due to natural disasters, disease, rapid population growth, low agricultural productivity, and wealth inequality. Despite its resource richness and strong GDP growth, the country remains among the world's poorest, exacerbated by attacks from Islamic insurgent groups in the gas-rich north. Number 7. Niger. GDP, $9.2 billion. Population, 27,291,636. Niger, a landlocked West African country, faces economic challenges and high poverty rates due to limited natural resources, frequent droughts, and a predominantly agricultural economy. With 80% of its territory blanketed by the Sahara Desert and a growing population reliant on small-scale agriculture, desertification poses a significant threat. Number 8. Malawi. GDP, $6.9 billion. Population, 21,039,999. Despite its beautiful landscapes, Malawi, located in southeastern Africa, grapples with significant economic challenges. The nation relies heavily on rain-fed agriculture, making it vulnerable to climate change and fluctuating commodity prices. Nonetheless, the government remains committed to promoting economic diversification, improving education and healthcare, and reducing poverty. Number 9. Chad. GDP, $10.9 billion. Population, 18,327,841. Number 10. Liberia. GDP, $10.9 billion. Population, 5,428,200. 692.